For some time now, we have been taking our customer to places we believe have the highest potential for growth. We have also been informing and advising our customers in shows like this one, where to invest in Kenya so that they get maximum gain. Where can they build their homes, own homes? Where can they settle these the families? This is Real Estate in Kenya with Ruben Kimani. This channel, we unlock the doors to successful real estate investing. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced real estate investor, this is the right place for you to learn everything about real estate. Don't forget to turn that notification bell, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook and Instagram pages for you to get pieces of advice about real estate investing, and also listen to transformational real estate stories. Do you know Lanet is one of the fastest growing satellite towns in Nakuru City? When a town becomes a city, things change. There's new infrastructure, there are airports, SGR, there are more people, more factories, more incentives. The towns become bubbling with a lot of activity. And this is Nakuru City for you. That is exactly why we have so many projects, including the latest projects we did called Havana Estate in Nakuru. We take our customers in places we believe they can get value for their money. We have done this before in Ngong. We have been doing a lot in Nakuru and many other places in Kenya. Today we'd like to focus on Lanet specifically and tell you why Lanet is one of the best places in this country to invest in, to build your own home. Of course, recently we launched a project there out of this piece of information that we got, and we'd like to share with you today in depth so that you can also partake of the same piece of information and do something about it and benefit from it where investment is concerned. Why Lanet? And do you know where Lanet is? And what do you know about Lanet? You can comment down there in the comment section. I'll do my best to respond and offer my professional opinion. Number one, Nakuru has become a city. What does it mean to be a city? Like I shared, there's a lot of infrastructure development. This project we launched, for example, is like 3 kilometers from the international airport. For the first time, Nakuru will have an international airport. What does that mean? As long as they implement open skies, it means very soon you don't need to come to JKIA if you're in those regions, Eldoret, Kitale, Nyahururu, all those regions. You can actually go to Nakuru International Airport, board a plane to Dubai and come back. How nice can that be? There's also the Nairobi Mau Summit Expressway. Of course, this is a project that has been already designed. It's just waiting for a few things. And of course, they have been doing a lot, even in survey, because we keep going there. One day, this road will become a reality. What does that mean for investors in Nakuru? The biggest cities in Kenya will be connected in terms of commercial activity. Number one is Nairobi, number two is Nakuru, commercial activity. I know you have Kisumu and Mombasa. If you connect those two cities, there will be a lot of opportunities for work, for business. It will be so easy to move from Nakuru to Nairobi. There will be a lot of opportunity. What does that mean? There will be a lot of people who want to settle in Nakuru and make it their city instead of coming to Nairobi, or that whole region. And that means there will be a lot of opportunity in the real estate space. And anyone who have bought a plot in future, there will be new people who are looking for places to buy exactly what you have. Of course, for multiples of what you are buying at the moment. Of course, there are those who want to settle right away. Lanet, for example, I call it the Runda of Nakuru. It is green, it is on a raised ground, receives a very good rainfall. Now, one of the things about that place, it has excellent views and hidden views of Lake Nakuru, the town itself, because I've been there, and Menengai crater on the other side. How beautiful can that be? So if you want actually to settle in Nakuru, it's like a holiday home, but it becomes your main home. So Nakuru has become a city. We are talking about this is a strategic location. If you're an investor, most likely in 2 to 5 years, from 1.5 million That is a wholesale value for those plots username is selling. From 1.5 million, you can easily go to 3 to 5 million in 2 to 5 years. We have done that before. This is not theories. This is something that we have already experienced in some of our projects. Come and invest with us and you'll be able to find out. Reason number 2, Nakuru is a tourist destination, just like Naivasha, Nanyuki, Kisumu, and of course number 1 is Mombasa. Of course we have Lake Nakuru, we have the flamingos. Of course many people come there and see. What happens when a place becomes a city? There's more visibility. I even know the IMF and the World Bank, they have projects that they are pushing there to develop the city. Of course, with more infrastructure, we even have a marathon, start attracting international attention, and tourism becomes a major place. You can do your Airbnb there, especially you need a lot of accommodation. Unlike Nairobi, where you have so many hotel rooms, you don't have the same in Nakuru, and for me that is an opportunity. People go. If you are to hold what we had last week, Nairobi Marathon, hosted by Stanchart, if it was to go to Nakuru, I believe we'll have a serious shortage. When a town becomes a city, that kind of population start visiting conferences, and you need all these facilities. And I know whoever is listening to me, Nakuru, being a commercial city, the second biggest, becomes a target for anyone who wants to invest there. Tourism, commercial activity, and stuff like that. The third reason why Lanet becomes a good place, of course, it has all the amenities that you need. It is near major amenities that make sense. 3 kilometers from the airport. Actually, Lanet has an airport. They also have barracks. I know there are barracks all over the country, like in Gilgil. The reason Gilgil exists is because some of those industries, including the barracks itself. Don't ignore the amount of commercial activity that results from the barracks itself. Of course, there are allocated budgets, there's a lot of spending, and it is spent in that area. And of course, it has affected the real estate landscape in that region. We also have hospitals. Remember, it's 20 minutes drive on tarmac from Nakuru. Nakuru has all the hospitals that you need. So a few minutes drive and you get all the amenities that you need. Not to mention the schools. And this is the third point. There are modern schools in that particular location. We are talking about schools like the one that I was able to find out, Moi Forces Academy, Lanet. These are Nesta groups of school that is nearby one of the projects that you are doing. Actually, it's just less than a kilometer. We have Hillcrest Secondary School in Lanet, St. Gabriel Mission School, among many others. So if you are planning to settle there, of course your kids will have a place to go to school. Of course, there are also other academies that I may not be able to mention at this moment. There are so many out there. It is a full-blown, high-end residential establishment. And I know that is a cool place, peaceful place, a place you'd like to settle your family. So Lanet becomes a perfect location. Dom is modern school, there's an airport. Number 4, there are growing industries that are in that neighborhood. I would like to mention a few of these: Lanet Dairy, the flour mills, and many other keep coming. Why is Nakuru also a perfect location for investment? Remember, we are talking about Lanet and you are asking, how much do you know about Lanet? Of course, there are other satellite towns within Nakuru. We have Gata, where we have Havana Estate. We have now Serenity Springs in Lanet, where you have that project. There's also Pipeline area, there's also the area going to Bahati, and many other areas. I'm focusing on Lanet today. So I was also talking about growing industries and many other things. The last point why Lanet becomes a very good place for you to invest in is the cosmopolitan nature of Nakuru County. There's everyone. This provides diversity. If you go to the US, one of the states that is very diverse, I think, is California. And do you know what? It is the richest. Diversity brings a lot of wealth into the picture. Not just money, not just financial wealth. There's also ideas. There's also living together in warmth. Kenyans are always afraid. If I buy that plot of land, if I buy that house, will I live in a place where I'll be afraid that during elections I'll be attacked? There are all communities there. It's metropolitan. It makes it a perfect place for you to settle with your family with a lot of stability. Of course, there are many other reasons. I would like to hear from you down there. Many other reasons why someone should invest in Nakuru. There are those who live there, they have seen it all, they have seen the town grow, even in terms of values of property and land. They have seen when the land values were less than $1 million per acre, for example. And of course, we are talking about millions and millions of shillings per acre at the moment. And the growth will still continue. And actually, at this level, for Nakuru City, we are at a point where it's now going to explode, in my own opinion. Because people have known about Nakuru, all these things that are coming, the airport, the highway. You just elevate a town that was sleeping to international status. And that is Nakuru City for you. Why not invest there? There are many other points that you can research, you can share down there. Please comment and ask questions. I'll do my best to provide professional advice. Thank you for watching this video. Together, let's unlock the potential of real estate for ourselves and for our loved one. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep investing in real estate.